back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the new Bath & Body Works spring collection. So I have here the Laundry Day collection, which I'm going to show you guys. I have the body cream and the two body mist, and then I also have the Valentine's collection, which is, it's not really a collection, but it's a Valentine's scent, and this is the Gingham Love. So this one is the flanker of the original signature Gingham, and we'll get started with the white t-shirt. So this white t-shirt right here, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So it is such a pretty packaging. It's super chic, super classy looking. It is like it's like actually a fabric, like it's a print of a fabric, and then there are gold dots on it. It is really pretty in a clean way. It looks really clean. It looks very minimalistic. So it also has like a texture in it, so kind of like a rough texture, like you can feel the stitching on the fabric kind of, but it's not fabric. It is, I believe it is a plastic print, but you can definitely feel it. So the white t-shirt, the notes are crisp pear, fresh white t-shirt, lavender cloud, clean musk, and soft sandalwood. So this scent right here, it is a linear scent, so it is the same from the opening until the dry down. It is a very soft, clean scent. And this one of the notes that says here is white t-shirt. So I know that is so abstract, but the white t-shirt here, I think they are just trying to describe the scent of freshly washed clothes, freshly washed sheets. So it is the scent of laundry detergent, let's say like Tide or Gain, but without the fabric softener and without a scent, without a fragrance, like just the Tide without the aromas. You know how like the detergents, they have like different aromas, like Spring Meadow or April Fresh or something like that. It's basically the smell of like detergent without the fragrance, the added fragrance or scent. So now the white t-shirt scent, it is, you can definitely pick up the clean musk in this one. However, it is a really soft musk. It smells like linen. It has that aspect to it, and like I said, it is a linear fragrance, so it is true and true from this time you spray it up until the dry down. So this scent right here, it has a hint of sandalwood, but it's really something that you will not pick up very strongly because it is super subtle. Also, it has lavender cloud in the notes, and it is more of a bitter lavender. But even if I say that it's bitter, don't be turned off by it, because I'm just saying that the lavender here is not the sweet lavender. If you're familiar with the Cozy Sunday Morning from the Cozy collection last holiday, this one, it is not a sweet lavender. If you are familiar with the lavender hybrids, this is more like the Lavandula hybrida, and it's not the Lavandula angustifolia. So I'm just saying I think the Latin names of them, because I am a lavender geek. I used to love lavender so much that I learned like the different hybrids of them. So Lavandula angustifolia it's just a common, I guess, commercial lavender. You can smell it literally in any lavender scent. That is what you pick up, that sweet lavender. Whereas Lavandula hybrida is more medicinal lavender. But this one, it is, don't be turned off by the medicinal term, because it is like, it's not a sweet lavender, that's for sure. So if you don't like lavender or the traditional like I said, commercial lavender, you will still like this one. And it has crisp hair, which I think what blends well with the lavender, that tones down the lavender. This is such a nice crisp scent. It is also like a scent that is more close to skin, so it is something that doesn't have a really good projection, so people are not gonna smell this on you from like 5 feet away. But it is really good for if you can't wear any heavy fragrances, if your nose is sensitive, if you work in the healthcare industry, this is perfect for you. And this is also something that is really giftable because anyone really will like this one. So I think the reason why they named it white t-shirt is because it is such a basic scent. Like, if you don't really know where to get started with Bath and Body Works, this is the perfect scent to get started with because it's super basic, it is clean, it is crowd pleasing in a sense that anyone will not be offensive will not find the scent offensive. And also this is the kind of scent that you can layer with other fragrances. Like, you can layer it with any perfumes, with any kind of lotions, and it will blend with literally anything. So you can even layer this one with your heavier perfumes and it still will be a good product to use with your other fragrances. And you can even turn this one into like a vanilla scent if you want. If you want this one to be more fruity, you can do that by adding like a fruitier lotion. So it is such a versatile product in my opinion. So I guess if you will compare this one to a clothing, this is like your black leggings, black shirt, or like a simple like hoodie, sneakers. It is like a really basic thing that you have to have in your wardrobe. Like, that's what I describe white t-shirt as, if in a fragrance. So I really like it. I think it is a staple in anyone's collection to have just a typical clean scent that you can throw with whatever you're wearing or whatever occasion if you're unsure of what you want to smell like that day, because it's not a complicated scent. It is very easy. It's very easygoing. It's not complicated at all. So I know that this one has been released before, so just so you know, this is a repackaging of the white t-shirt that they released last time. I believe that there's like a really good following of this scent because it's such a good fresh scent, and I totally understand why. If you have a lot of fragrances in your collection and you have a lot of fresh fragrances, in my opinion, this one doesn't really stand out against with other fresh fragrances because this is super basic. So if you are like a long time Bath and Body Works fan, you might want to add this in your collection just to have the basic white t-shirt, or just to have like what a lot of people are loving. But this is not really like a standout scent in Bath and Body Works. It's more like I said, like a basic scent. And there's nothing wrong with being basic, you know. And like I said, if you are a beginner or with Bath and Body Works, this is like a great gateway to the other products that Bath and Body Works has to offer. So I don't have the body cream or the body lotion of that one, but once I get it, I'll definitely post a review for you guys so that you'll know how that smells like, just in case you want to try it. So the next one right here that I have is Fresh Coconut and Cotton. So Fresh Coconut and Cotton, it's actually a really familiar scent to me. So it is, in my opinion, it smells the same as Philosphy. I will write it down below or insert a picture here if I can, because I really can, like, I'm getting a brain fog. I couldn't remember what it is, but they have a summer scent that actually smells like this one. I think it's the Amazing Grace Summer, or is the Amazing Grace Summer Edition. Actually, this one also smells a little bit like Amazing Grace, but just add a coconut hint to it. So anyways, if you're not familiar with the scents that I'm talking about, this Fresh Coconut and Cotton, it is a new release, and this one, it is quite the same in terms of packaging as the white t-shirt, except it is a different fabric, but they also have the same gold dots. Really classy. It has more of a pinky or kind of like a mauve scent to it, so it's really like aesthetically pleasing packaging. So I have the body cream of this one as well. So the Fresh Coconut and Cotton, this one, the notes are coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. So this one, it is different from the first spray, from the opening up to the dry down. So from the opening, it is more of like a, it's more like a crisp scent. It is like a strong kind of a cotton, clean cotton scent, like a linen scent that is really sharp in the beginning, but then it mellows down into a creamy, fresh coconut milk kind of a scent. So it is it has a comforting vibe to it. So if you like coconut, then you will like this one. Now this one, it has kind of like a similarity a little bit with At the Beach. So this one is, I believe, a permanent fragrance that Bath and Body Works has. So this one, the difference of this from this one is that this one, it has an obvious bergamot note, and bergamot adds like a brightness to it, and kind of like a little bit of a tanginess to it, and it also has sun-kissed musk, which makes it smell like a sunscreen. So this one has a sunscreeny vibe, but if you take away the bergamot and if you take away the sunscreen vibe to it, then that's what this one smells like. Also, what I noticed is that this one, it smells like if you literally open a fresh can of coconut cream or coconut milk, it has that creamy vibe to it. And if you add the cotton scent to it or the linen scent to it, that's what this reminds me of. Now, I like this scent. However, there is really not an astounding difference between these two, in a sense that if you sprayed this one and you ask the person to tell you if they smell this one, they will most likely say that they don't see a difference, because upon first sniff, you will definitely feel like they're kind of the same. They have the same vibe. They're not 100% the same, but they give off the same vibe because they're both like beachy coconut scents. They just have little nuances that separate them from each other, but like I said, if you're not really sensitive to the scent, you'll just say, oh yeah, that smells like coconut. Oh yeah, that smells like coconut. This is just creamier. Between the two, I like this one better because it is creamier. It is more comforting. Because this one, it doesn't really have a comforting vibe. It's more of like a vacation vibe. This one, it doesn't have that vacation feel to it, if you know what I mean. It's more comforting for sure. So in terms of longevity, this one is medium. It's kind of like white t-shirt. It's also a skin scent, so you will smell it on yourself, but it's not a kind of scent that is offensive or overly strong. I don't see the scent to be something that is long wearing, just because of the softness quality of this one. However, you can layer it with the body cream. Now the body cream, I'm not super in love with it, and the reason why is because this one, it doesn't have that fresh vibe, and I was expecting more of a fresh cotton kind of a smell to it. Definitely that fresh cotton is more predominant on the body mist, because this one, it smells like coconut cream to me, to the point that it actually smells like a food that we have in the Philippines, like a delicacy. So we have this delicacy that is it's glutinous rice cooked in coconut milk, and then it's wrapped in banana leaves, and then it is steamed. So it's kind of prepared like I said, it's a delicacy, so it is prepared like you would prepare a tamales, if you know how tamales is. It is being steamed while it is in the coconut corn husk. So it is the same with this one. It has the same vibe. Like when I smell this one, it reminds me so much of, the name of that delicacy is suman, and it reminds me so much of that. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, this smells like that delicacy. And you can definitely just pick up, I have it in my hand, you can still pick up that creamy coconut. But if you love coconut, this is definitely for you. So between the two, I like the fresh Tshirt better, just because it is definitely more fresh. I like them both. This is just like a winner for me, or this one won me over the fresh coconut, just because in terms of like the qualities of it, the freshness of it, this one smells definitely more like fresh laundry. Especially this collection is called Laundry Day Collection, I believe, because this one, you can even say that this is like a nighttime scent. You can even, like, I feel like Bath and Body Works can even come out with a sleep aromatherapy with this scent, because it's really more comforting than smelling clean, in my opinion. So let us move on to the Gingham Love, which is the Valentine version of the well-adored and well-loved Gingham. So I do like the original Gingham. I really like it. To me, I smell fresh apples, crisp pear. It is very good. But this one, it is 100% different from Gingham. I actually can only say that if it's not a flanker, I wouldn't even think it is close to Gingham at all. It doesn't even feel like it's a flanker. It feels like it is 100% a different fragrance, just because there are no notes in here that reminds me of Gingham. So this one, the notes are sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. And let me show you guys what it looks like. It is really beautiful because it's like a Valentine picnic in a bottle. And I really love the cap. I don't know, every time they come out with a red cap, it's so attractive to me. So, the story behind this fragrance, they have a little story in the back, and it says, this playfully romantic fragrance is sweet, warm, and blushing with happiness. It's like love at first sight. Isn't it beautiful? Like, I love when stories or when fragrances are attached with stories, just because every time you wear that fragrance and you see that story, or it reminds you of that story, it kind of adds to the quality of the fragrance, and it kind of elevates the fragrance. Like, for example, because this one, it says something about romantic fragrance, and it's sweet and warm and blushing. So it's like a fragrance that I want to wear on a date, on a first date, or just when you're with your significant other. Like, you just want to feel some romantic vibe. Like for Valentine's Day, this is so perfect for that. Anniversary, this is also perfect for that. So now, when it comes to the smell of it, I really like this one. Some people on the internet have been comparing this one with You're the One. Now, I have to say, they do have some hints of similarity in a sense that they are both rose scents. However, this one is a creamy rose. It's so beautiful. It is a well done rose, in a sense that if you're not a fan of rose, you will still like this one. And the red, so in the beginning, when you spray it in the opening, it actually smells more like a juicy red berry. You can definitely smell the brightness and the bubbliness of the berries, but as it dries down, it turns into more creamy rose scent. So it is like basically if you crush red petals or red rose petals, if you crush them and you extract their water and you mix it with a fresh sugared cream, that's what this smells like to me. So it has that sweet yet rosy scent to it. So the rose meringue just is the perfect description for this. It's the perfect note to put here because it definitely smells like rose meringue in the base note or in the dry down. So You're the One, it smells more like a true rose. It is definitely a sharper, in your face kind of a rose. If you don't like rose, definitely You're the One is not for you. This one, it is a perfumey vibe, so definitely it is like a perfume. In terms of projection, it is not as good projecting as You're the One, because this one is a powerhouse of really strong projection on this one. This one, it has more of a medium projection. However, this one is long lasting. So on my skin and on my clothes, it smelled really more strong in the clothes, so it lasted about 6 to 7 hours on my skin and then longer on my clothes. So this one, it is a well-performing fragrance in my opinion, and if you don't like You're the One, you will definitely like this one. If you are a fan of berry scents, you might be disappointed with this one just because it is not heavy on the berry. It is heavier more on the rose meringue. Now the body cream is different. So the body cream, I like this one better actually. So compared with these two, if you're just trying to pick one, I would go with the body cream, because the body cream, it is sweeter. So basically, if this one, it is made with the rose meringue, let's say it has 1 dose of the sugar and this one has 2 to 3 times the dose of the sugar. So it is definitely a sweeter cream mixed with the rose water kind of a vibe. And this one, in the beginning though, this one is bright and tangy. Like you can smell the tanginess when you apply it on the skin. The tanginess of this one, it is gonna dissipate after a few minutes of wear, so the tanginess will definitely go away, so don't worry about that. But I feel like the tanginess is just there to help make the fragrance cling to your skin. So, but when you spread it, the tanginess goes away as you spread it onto your skin, and then throughout the day, you can smell the rose meringue. Like literally, you can smell it on your skin. It is such a good fragrance. Obviously, the fine fragrance mist is better at projection than the body cream, because the body cream, it is more of a skin scent. It is strong and long lasting, but it is more of a skin scent. So yeah, in my opinion, it's definitely worth getting because it is different from Gingham. If you love Gingham, you will not really see the Gingham in this flanker, but it is a beautiful scent nonetheless. Now that is all for you guys. That is my review of these new collections. Definitely when Bath and Body Works will come out with new ones, I will definitely come out with more reviews because I love doing them, and I really do spend my time really figuring out what that fragrance smells like, because I really want to give you guys a really accurate review of these scents. So I'm doing my best in terms of describing them and really literally digging my nose on the fragrance and finding out the nuances of the fragrance. And I'm so grateful that you guys are appreciating that. So I'm so grateful for your comments. And also I want to encourage you guys today and to let you know that sometimes there are things that you want to achieve in life, and there are hindrances that come your way, like let's say just a little discomfort in your day or a roadblock in your plans. But just know that it is an it is a necessary inconvenience. It is a necessary discomfort. For example, while I was making this video, to be honest with you guys, this is the second time that I filmed it, because the first time I filmed it, I don't know, I filmed it in slow motion and it totally messed up my audio and it messed up everything. But I told myself it is a necessary it is a necessary disruption, because it helps build my character, it helps build my patience, it actually helps also strengthen my dedication to my videos, and also it helps refine, I guess, my way of speaking, my eloquence. So try to see the good. I know it's hard sometimes because it's so easy to ponder on the negative and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm late today, or I can't believe that this one screwed up today. But just keep in mind that everything is under control, honestly. From God's perspective of things, he has everything under control. So everything that we can, all that we have to do is just to accept these unnecessary parts of our life and just move on. But keep in mind that all of those unnecessary, uneventful, not unnecessary, but uneventful parts of your life is important, because they help build your character, and it's always used for the better. You know, it is meant to be for good. So in the end, you will just realize that, oh, this situation just taught me to be more patient. This situation taught me to be strong. This situation taught me to be grateful, you know? So try to look on the brighter side of things. Try to flip it so that, or look at it another way so that it won't mess with your day, or it won't mess with your mood. And also, you guys, I also want to thank you, because your comments really fuel my motivation, and it makes me want to keep coming up with more content, and I truly appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and have a great evening or great morning wherever you are. God bless you guys, and bye.